it your lipstick.
It's off?
Yeah, it's almost off.
Oh, yeah.
We work hard to provide you with a wide selection of things you enjoy from Africa that are of the greatest quality. We are the premier African grocery store franchise in USA. African food products, meats, pastries, and hot and ready-to-eat meals. Check us out today at www.azurrockmarket.com. Open 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. on Sunday. 13711 Western Road, Suite A1, Houston, Texas 77077. Seamless, DoorDash, Uber Eats, Grubhub, and Postmates. Call us now at 832-990-7590. In-store shopping or in-store pickup and deliveries. Azu Rock African Markets. Catering and everyday entertaining.
Thank you. Yeah, and yes, we are live right here at Aso Rock African Market, and it's always a pleasure to be here with you every Wednesday. This is Aso Rock African Market, where we do it for the culture, and we are right here. We are right here at Westheimer, 13711 Westheimer Road in Houston, Texas. Like my co-host will always say, if you're not shopping here, you are not shopping. And so, yes, as I came in today, I could not but notice this. So sweet white bread. I mean, I had, let me call it an encounter, because I cannot forget it, with this bread somewhere, and I'll be like, okay, when next I see it, I'm definitely going to buy. And so, coming into Aso Rock this afternoon, guess how excited I was when I saw the bread. I was like, wow, been looking for you. And you know, that's not all. Trust me, I always, got you covered. I have inside info for you about this bread today, because I ran into the owner of this bakery. Ooh, she's one beautiful ageless dancer like that. And madam, this is amazing. I must tell you, your bread is good. What drew me to you is, the fluffiness. It's so fluffy, and I left it overnight. It was still fluffy the second day. I was like, what exactly is this? So yes, it's my pleasure to meet you.
Thank you.
I want to let you know that you're doing a great job. People are happy about this. So, yes, what do we have to say? Because right now you're on air.
Okay.
What do you have to say to my people?
Hi, everyone. I'm so super excited to meet with you all here this morning. Aso Rock is a beautiful African store, really, and I shop here most times. And our product is here, the so sweet white bread. Just let me tell you something quick. We have the white bread, not just the white bread. We have the coconut bread, not just the coconut bread. I've got the wheat bread. Now, so sweet chin chin is out everywhere. And this bread, you can find it anywhere. You can find it in Fiesta. Fiesta at Bel Air location, medical center is all over most of the Fiesta centers.
Wow.
And let me say 95% of the stores in Houston got it.
Wow.
95% of the stores in Dallas got it. We supply in and out states.
Great.
So wherever you are, this is so sweet.
So sweet white bread. What is the secret? I know you can't tell us all the secret, but there are some things you should at least release to us. What makes this different
from every other bread?
Yes.
Let me show you something. You see this bread? Can you feel it? You see how fluffy the fluffiness? No preservatives.
Really?
Yes, no preservatives.
Wow.
With less sugar.
Oh.
So even, let me say, if you're diabetic, you can take a little bit, you understand? But we got the wheat bread also. Less sugar, the fluffiness, see how fluffy. This goes with ewagoin, it goes with akara, it goes with bora, it goes with sardine. It's so yummy.
Wow.
Check us out. So sweet right from his sweet soul.
You know what they say about cooking and baking? It actually stems from the soul. So if the soul is happy, when a woman is happy and she's cooking for her boo, hey, you want to taste, you know, it's going to be, And the same thing, she's such a sweet soul. I mean, look at that. And so she's giving us a sweet product like this. It's amazing. Thank you so much. I'm looking forward to eating these.
Yummy, yummy.
But you can have it if you want, or should. In fact, even if you wanted to, I will not give it to you because this one, it is for more. Thank you so much, madam. Bye. Wow, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, this is going into my mouth. I'm looking for a going. This is Aso Rock African Market, you know, and this is the food court. And one of the beautiful things here is that there is food, ready-made food, and I'm sure there is a going to go with this so sweet bread. I know you have missed me. You're like, I've been hearing her voice. Where is she?
I know you're bringing bread.
Aso Rock African Market. We work hard to provide you with a wide selection of things you enjoy from Africa that are of the greatest quality. We are the premier African grocery store franchise in USA. African food products, meats, pastries, and hot and ready-to-eat meals. Check us out today at www.azorockmarket.com. Open 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. and Sunday. 13711 Western Road, Suite A1, Houston, Texas 77077. Seamless, DoorDash, Uber Eats, Grubhub, and Postmates. Call us now at 832-990-7590. In-store shopping or in-store pickup and deliveries. Aso Rock African Markets. Catering and everyday entertaining.
You are welcome back to Aso Rock African Market, 13711 West Timer Road here in Houston, Texas. And yes, we are happy to be here. Okay, alrighty. And yes, you heard him saying that even though I was not on seat, he had no issues with that because he knew I was coming with so sweet bread. Okay, my name is Bukola Sarah, and it's always a pleasure to be with you. And my co-host is here, King Fado Joe.
His Excellency is in the building.
Yeah.
And maybe after I see how sweet the bread is, I will come back and introduce myself. Well, let me eat first before I introduce myself.
No, we can't start with food now. We can start with food. There's a lot to talk about today.
Because the smell of the food, it needs the smell of the bread. It needs making me to want to taste the bread first.
We will get to that. I'm sure that they are packaging something to go with it.
Okay.
You know agege bread?
Yes.
For those, you know, Eco people, we know how we do, you know. Do you have an experience with agege bread?
Whichever going.
Hey.
With Orobo Coke. I find I'm very chilled. Oh my God.
But you know, some of those things that we used to eat, we didn't even consider how healthy they were.
Well, they were healthy as the level we're eating it.
No, they're not healthy, they're just satisfying.
Oh, look at your cheek. And this is they're not healthy. Those things were the one that were the thing you had, and you had the cheeky.
It shows it's healthy.
It shows it's healthy.
But I like what she said about this though. No preservative added. That's good. And
Great.
Less sugar. That's good.
Great.
One needs to eat well and eat right.
I've not tasted it, people. So when I taste, I'll tell you. I'm waiting for them to come so that I'll start it.
That's fair enough. That's fair enough.
That's okay. Fair enough. Because I like to practicalize what I'm telling my people. Before I tell you something is great, I must have put it in my mouth and I'll tell you it's great. But I know from what I'm hearing from my co-host, because I know that of course if it's not good, it won't talk about it.
God saved you. I was coming to that. I was like, so you can't take my word for it. But you are, in fact, you are my darling now.
Yes, I know what you can do. I know what you can do. So if you can put a stamp on it, definitely I can support it. So my name is King Father Joe, Fado to the JOE, or by look at the Wuguku one of USA. life with, Omo Baba. I don't know whether my own Baba born me, but I don't say that me too that Omo Baba.
Let me tell you the mystery behind the Omo Baba.
Okay.
The Baba is not the earthly father.
Okay.
Baba don't want looking any. So when I say Omo Baba, as in I get back in. I get back in. Oh,
I see.
I know they walk alone.
I see that.
So the Baba is always there. I want sure about
you. He carry AK-47 for your back.
On stage. I want that.
Easy.
Oh man, you brought it on.
I know, but
when it comes to that Baba,
I don't want you to
let me not switch.
I don't want the triumphant. Great to have you around today. What's going on?
Yeah. So yes, we are glad that people are there. You're watching on TV. That means you're on channel 15.6 Abntv right here in Houston, Texas, and on YouTube. We are there at Abntv US.
What's more?
And also on Facebook at SHINA OYINLOLA. So yes, you get to enjoy what we do, you get to interact with us, and like we always say, don't leave it to us. We know you have something to contribute, so go in the comment section and put your thoughts down there, and then let's have a holistic conversation.
You can be anonymous. Nigerians are not good at putting comment. Oh, they will look at my name and say, oh, I was going to say that. You can be anonymous and put something.
Yeah, you can be anonymous and put something. But also, I thought people had outgrown that stage of, I don't want them to talk. People will always talk now.
People always talk.
Talk is cheap.
No matter what you do. No matter.
You cannot please people.
No. You want to please people, you die.
That's it. So
even dead people don't they please everybody.
Because even in the dead,
they will say, why did he die, God? Why did he die? His water is too much. Like he's dead already.
He's dead, you know.
God.
It's amazing. I believe that life is all about relationships. Life is all about relationships.
Oh, life is a relationship. That's it.
That is it. Relationship.
Re, lay, and sheep. Re, lay, and sheep. We were here. We were born here. We were shipped here.
We were shipped out.
And we ship out.
Nobody is getting out of here alive.
No. No.
But nobody wants to die.
Nobody wants to die.
But people want to go to heaven. What an irony.
So what is the route to heaven? You must die first.
Must die. And I just tell people, like, some people, the way they view life, they're like, everything is just uptight and take it easy. Hey.
That's true.
Take it easy. And today I want us to look at a topic. And it has to do with relationship, like we have said. Okay. We're talking about conflict resolution.
Conflict resolution. That's a big English. Please break it down for us.
Yeah, how do we resolve conflicts? But let's start from, what is conflict? Do you think that you can avoid getting into conflict with people?
So let's break it down first. You say conflict. What is conflict?
Means, let me just break it to the very minimum.
Argument?
Not fight.
All of them together?
Yeah, no, it just means that we disagree.
Disagreement.
We are not on the same page.
Okay, I'm in page 1, you're in page 2.
Yes, I'm seeing from, like, when we, let me do this. When I do like this, if I ask you what it is, you say, oh, this is 3.
I know, I saw B. That's B too.
No.
B like that too. You just need to, because this one day already. You put like this. Now B you put.
That one is even a long thing, no?
Okay.
This one, that is 3. If you turn it this way, it becomes M.
That's true.
Turn it this way, it becomes W. Turn it this way, it becomes E.
Oh, that's true.
So just one symbol, 4 different. So
meaning that people see things differently.
So and I say, oh, I know it is figure 3, and you're like, no, it's W? An M, it's W, and I'm like, no, you are wrong. And you're like, no, where you are seated, that's what you are seeing.
Yep.
Where I am, this is what I am seeing.
My glasses can be seeing something differently.
Exactly. So there'll be conflicts. It's inevitable. But what we want to talk about today is, or except you are challenging that, because you like challenging all the status quo. Are you saying that conflict is avoidable?
Conflict is, it shouldn't be avoidable, but we can actually live without conflict though.
So you will always see things from every other person's angle?
We can actually live without conflict.
Expatiate. How do you live without conflict? How do you see things exactly the way everybody is seeing it all of the time?
Because some conflicts are avoidable. Some conflicts are avoidable.
Some. Now, we will get to that.
Okay.
Is conflict totally avoidable?
Well, I think conflict itself is also therapeutic too.
Yes or no? Is conflict totally avoidable? Yes or no?
You know, we Nigerians don't answer a yes or no answer. We are not used to it.
Please stop giving Nigeria a bad name.
We are not used to it.
We are growing. Yes or no?
But when I say yes now, you hold me there.
No,
I say no, you hold me there.
No, I'm not holding you. I'm just trying to see.
Because I learned in the US, Americans don't give a yes and no answer to things. Not just we Africans.
Okay.
In America, there's no yes, there's no no. Everybody sits in the middle.
You are writing a test, and you have options A or B, disagree or agree. You have to pick one. Do you agree that conflict is unavoidable?
Some conflicts, not all conflicts. Some conflicts are unavoidable. So I don't want to say conflict
is already
yes.
a conflict because life is not this complicated.
Is it a conflict?
Life is not this complicated.
Okay.
Is conflict unavoidable? No, it is not unavoidable. Or it is avoidable. Or it is not avoidable.
I will go with conflict is avoidable.
Always.
Yes.
Okay, good.
It's avoidable.
Tell us about it.
Okay. Give me a scenario and I'll tell you how it's avoidable. It is avoidable.
No, I'm saying it is not avoidable because there's no how that, even like where we come from now, they say even your tongue and your mouth, at times they are in conflict.
Conflict of what? I put food, you swallow it. What's your...
Okay,
everybody has his own business.
You mistakenly bite your tongue. And
why should I mistakenly bite it?
No, have you never mistakenly bit your tongue before?
If I beat my tongue, I'll slap the tongue and continue my food.
He just answered it. Conflict is unavoidable. But anytime there's a conflict, we can always choose to resolve it amicably.
But a lot of time when people have conflict, they want to actually cut off the tongue and, throw it all out there. And that's what makes things, other in our society. That people don't make effort or don't see things. There are people who takes into the extreme. So the extremist part of it, I think, is what is making the world being what it is today, where it looks like people just part ways, and it's like if I see him or if I see her, he should die. So, but to a large extent, some level of conflicts are avoidable, and I think we should break it down. Break it down. There's some conflict that you don't need to resolve. Just let it go like that. There are some that are resolvable. There are some that are adjustable. There are some that you can patch along. There are some that you just let it be. Nothing is going to change. Just let it be. So I think we should break it down. Let's break all this conflict down. Because there are conflict in almost every aspect of our life.
Right.
In relationship, there are conflict there. In family, there are conflict there.
At the workplace.
At the workplace, there are conflict there. Even ordinarily you can just walk into a store like this and for no reason somebody mistakenly step on you.
Yes.
And if you're not able to manage it well, you are breaking bottles.
Right.
Look, something happened. Within the week. A couple of weeks ago, or within the week, a few days ago, where a police officer stopped someone. A little conflict, and now it has gone beyond ordinary.
Wow.
On internet.
Wow.
Police officer stopped someone, and the next thing they are stabbing the police officer. Complete resolution. Where is it? A lot of times too, being able to manage conflict has led to, the death of so many, black people, even in the US here. Police, shooting someone because they're not able to manage a little conflict. So conflict is a big thing, and I hope that you can talk more about it.
Yes.
And now we can, start looking into how to resolve it.
Yes. I think let's start with the very common one, the family. Yeah. People will always have different opinions. I want this. Oh, I don't want this. I want this. How can we disagree without being disagreeable? So let's paint a scenario. For example, a couple wants to go on vacation. And the man is like, okay, of course they have a common purse. They have that for, family eventualities and all of those things.
So those that have common purse is not common, no?
Wait, now, you can have your personal account, your wife has hers, and then you have a joint account where
Why we even have a personal account? Why is everything not joint?
Because everybody has their own life.
Which life? You have given your life to me, you have married me, I've married you. Which life again do you have differently?
You might want to do some, giving something. It's not just
Am I not supposed to know?
Because you are married doesn't mean that you now forget your individuality.
There's not supposed to be individuality when we are married. That's the problem we have.
So when she eats, you have eaten.
When she eats, I've eaten.
So when you are hungry, your wife eats, then you are full.
Of course.
So that is it now. So there are these things, I believe you should be very realistic about it. Personally, with the little experience I have with couples, families, and all of that, joint account is good. You have a joint account that is jointly funded for a certain reason or a certain purpose.
Okay.
You put this amount in every month. I put this amount in every month. We are growing it maybe for our vacation, yearly vacation, that kind of thing.
The question is, no, this is one conflict that we are talking about now.
Okay.
What is wrong? What is wrong? What is wrong in you working, me working, and we have one family account where we are spending? What money do you have to spend that I don't have to know?
Now,
Even if you want to buy underpants, overpants, I can't know. Oh, I want to give money to my mom. I want to give to my sister.
Yeah.
What is wrong in me knowing? And the same thing applies to me.
Yeah.
What's wrong in you knowing?
Yeah.
Why do we have to keep some in your account? And before I know it, you are building one house in Nigeria with your money I don't know about, just because you have extra money to play with. While I'm using my whole money, and you say, oh, man is the head of the family. Put all your money first. My own is just few I'll put on it. So these are conflicts within the family, and before we know it, you're spending money you're not supposed to spend because you have some extra kept somewhere. What about if we put all the money together and we know how we're spending it?
That would have been very, very nice. Honestly, that's the ideal situation that should be.
Okay.
But one, I work and I get paid.
Okay.
The check is on my name. I have a checking account.
My name, that is your name your name?
No,
because
no.
You are Mrs. This, which is my name.
I'm talking about as an individual. You have your own account. I pay my taxes. You don't pay taxes for me now.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, even government say joint. We can jointly pay the taxes.
But where I work, they won't pay you my money to your name.
Are they not paying you in my name?
No. Okay, let's not get it complicated.
Okay.
Let's simplify.
That's the conflict we're talking about.
Yes, let's simplify it.
Okay.
So, at least before she got married to you, she had an account. And because she got married to you doesn't mean she must stop. Her life has to come to an end, and then she has to start everything afresh with you. I mean, those things are understandable.
We're not starting life afresh already. Whatever she has done in her husband's or in her mother's house ends when she married me. Now that you are married to me, everything
is something big.
Everything now starts now. Then let us push everything together, because if we start living that way, we'll have less crisis. Because we'll have access to the account. You know how much I spend. I know how much you spend. Then we approve. Babe, I want to do this. Is it okay, babe? Okay, approve. Babe, you want to do this? Okay, approve.
I wish we could take a poll right now. This that you are saying, for me, is okay. I can do it.
Okay.
But I wish we could just bring like 50 ladies and 50 guys and then throw these out in a poll and ask them, would you keep a joint account with your wife or your husband? And that is the only account that you have. Answer with an explanation. You will hear lots of things. I heard you saying that some people go and start building a house back home and all of those things. Those things are really not called for, but they are happening. And I know of some people who did that. And because they found out that their husband had another wife back home, that they already built a house and the lady is living there. Like, oh, so Emini, I'm the stupid one here. I thought I've given you everything. Okay, let me also have my own thing so that when we go home, I also have a house that I can go to. Those things happen.
Don't you think if that both kept same account and every money going to the same account, then it wouldn't have been easier for a man to pull money out and go and build somewhere, or a woman pull money out and go and put somewhere and put somebody else's there?
Now tell me how you think it's going to work if a man is not even faithful to his wife.
What is
how am I going to join our accounts together when our hearts are not together?
So where is our heart if it's not together?
Because there's so much deception in marriages these days. That's what we're talking about.
And that deception is what is causing the crisis, the conflict.
So if a man is solely committed to his wife,
okay,
and the wife is solely committed to her husband, they can keep a joint account. They should do everything in common.
But that was the contract they signed. Therefore shall a man and a woman live and come together and become one. So if we become one, where does duality come?
So why isn't that thing playing out these days with all that we are seeing?
Because we have chosen not to follow the real, everything in life. We coined our own. This is the way God wanted it to be, but we created it in our own way. Adam and Eve were together and doing everything together. Okay? Even our fathers. Let's look in our fathers were together. You know why our fathers were marrying a lot of wives? Because the more wives you have, the bigger the family you have.
Yes.
Because your wives becomes members of those
the work team.
The work team. And the children becomes work team.
Yeah.
Those were beautiful lives we were having before. Until we bring this, no, don't do that. The individuality into things we are doing. Then both father and mother and everybody, they live in the same room, the same roof, they wear the same clothes, and everything was fine. So if we could go back to that, I think we'll have a better world than what we have today.
No, but the thing is, the motive, or let me say the intention of the heart, many people have actually stepped into marriages, family life, ready to give it all it takes. But they get there and then they are shocked. It's like a culture shock, marriage shock. When maybe we're coming from where you are from, everything is done in common, like you said, and all of that. And then everybody's, there's trust, there's love, there's mutual respect. But then you get there, you submit submit yourself, your body, your money, everything to the man, and then he takes this money and he goes to buy stuff for your girlfriend. I mean, who will be happy to do that?
So how do we resolve it?
That is it. Conflict resolution. So there will be conflicts in diverse ways, and especially because we have different backgrounds. I came with the notion that this is how it ought to be done. You came with the notion that this is how it ought to be done. And if we had not, during our courtship and all of those dating times, really gone deep to see how compatible we are, and then we just get into the marriage and we just get the shock of our lives, there's a lot of conflict.
A lot of time people even fake the compatibility, as if we are compatible.
That is the beginning of conflict.
And when they now enter inside,
they now show their
everybody
color.
now showing true color. That's you. And that's why we have a lot of home breakings to this day, because from the beginning it was all deception.
Right. So I think the beginning of it is, let's be truthful. Why fake it?
Well, it's because the word says fake it until you make it.
But who said?
That's
a principle?
That's the slogan.
Is that a principle that one can build on?
That is the slogan out there. Fake it until you
make it. But then they are faking it and then they are breaking it.
That's it. That's it. So I think if we live in a world where we're just playing, then in fact we can have a better family, institution, and less conflict.
Yes. Even when there are conflicts, we will resolve it amicably.
Amicably, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so let's take a short break. And then when we come back, we will continue with this event at Aso Rock African Market right here in Houston, Texas. Don't go.
Aso Rock African Market. We work hard to provide you with a wide selection of things you enjoy from Africa that are of the greatest quality. We are the premier African grocery store franchise in USA. African food products, meats, pastries, and hot and ready-to-eat meals. Check us out today at www.azorockmarket.com. Open 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. on Sunday. 13711 Western Road, Suite A1, Houston, Texas 77077. Seamless, DoorDash, Uber Eats, Grubhub, and Postmates. Call us now at 832-990-7590. In-store shopping or in-store pickup and deliveries. Aso Rock African Markets. Catering and everyday entertaining.
Yes, you're welcome back, and we're still right here at Aso Rock African Store in Houston, Texas. I'm Bukola Sarah, and with me is King Father Joe.
Father Joe's Excellency.
Okay. Yes. So yes, we are still talking about conflict resolution. Because it's a broad topic. We just took a bit of what happens in family.
That's just one.
That's just one, and that's just between the man and the wife. We didn't even get to talking about the children
and
their parents.
There are kids, or there are kids. I will say I will not talk to this mother until his death or her death. And that is there.
Yeah.
So that's another conflict entirely.
Entirely.
Brothers and sisters that will say no, I don't want to see my brother. Siblings rivalry.
Yeah.
A lot of conflict out there. So even if you want to break it down, we won't live today.
We won't, and because conflicts are, but I think we need to break this. Let's talk about the family thing. If that's what we can face
today,
we could continue from there the next time. Now, we have seen where the father prefers a particular child, the mother prefers another child, and then they make it very clear. It's like a tug of war in the house. So anything that this one says is right, even if it is wrong, and the other one, and they take sides.
I think you are right partly, and partly it's not actually that parents actually like one child or favor one child more than the other. Okay. I think it's just that when you definitely have a child who is doing what you want the child to do, maybe you say, okay, when it's come to cleaning, this one will clean, the other one will not clean. You are likely going to be seen favorably with a child that listens than the one that will do the opposite. So at the end of the day, the one that will do the opposite will think, oh, daddy loves this one more than me. Not because daddy loves this one more than me, but because this one will do what daddy says they should do. You will be the one that, the last lazy, the last one to, push. But this one was like right away. So one way or the other, any child that listens more to their parent are going to be favorably liked by that parent. And at the end of the day, it leads to conflict within the family because the other one sees that, oh, daddy loves this one more than horse.
That's very true. That happens. But I've also seen the type that it's not like the guy did anything extra. Maybe, oh, she looks like my dad.
Babatunde,
Yamire. Oh, Joy, Yami, she's just like my mom.
There is that too.
So the child can never be wrong in their sight. And then even when he's wrong and the other siblings are saying, daddy, look at what Joseph did.
Like Joseph.
All of that. He said, no, I'm sure she don't worry about it. I'm sure he didn't do that. Mom, dad, and that's it. But if it's the other one, no. If Joseph snitches and says, daddy, this thing happened, he will not even ask
question. He will just conclude that, oh yes, it must be. I know. So definitely.
So what do you want to say to parents? Because this is really about parents. Because the children can be very manipulative.
Very, very manipulative. Very.
But they don't know any better. So how do you think parents can handle this? How can parents help in conflict resolution when it has to do with among siblings and all of those? Yeah.
Well, I think it's about letting the kids know that they are loved different. They are loved the same way. That you're not trying to show one much love than the other, and the one that you think is not doing well enough of what you want them to do, correct them in love too. Don't make them feel, oh, you cannot amount to anything, oh, you can never do the right thing, oh, no, correct them in love, and when you are correcting them, do not use the other child as example. A lot of time that's what makes things worse. I asked you look at what you didn't do. If it is, you will have done it. No, because you will make that child feel even worse.
That one is tough.
By saying,
that one is tough.
By using, a lot of time, it doesn't help when you are using a child to talk to a child. No, sometimes you have to. We do it all the time, but a lot of times it makes it worse. Look at what happened to Joseph in the Bible. At a point, the elders were angry with, their father and even that child, because the father always, Joseph, this, Joseph, that.
Coat of many colors.
A coat of many colors. Oh, so we don't have no coat. Okay, that your coat of many colors, we'll kill it. So I think that to an extent, let us reduce how we use other kids, to give example to other kids, especially when it's our kids, when they are brother, their sister. And look at your sister. You will be the first to wake up. You are the last to wake up in this house. It's okay. Learn from your sister to also wake up on time. Not making that I feel that other one is favorable. You are just the problem I have in the house. So, but when you do that,
and that's a big one right there. That's a big one right there. Our words.
It goes a long way.
It goes a long way in shaping these children, even if they are not doing so well. There's a way you can speak positively to their lives and make them to see that you can be better. Not that you are good for nothing. It's the case of half glass, half full and half empty. So as parents, that's something we really, really, really need to work on.
Very important.
That will help.
Because these are the reasons why we have, you see a child in the house is going wayward and is not turning back, because instead of turning back, it's getting worse and worse. Because how are you talking to that child? Every talk is about the other child is good, you're bad.
Yeah.
The other child is good, you're bad. You're good for nothing.
Yeah.
So, and all he knows is I'm good for nothing. The other child is okay, but I'm good for nothing.
So it's already programmed.
So it's programmed. So when you're talking, that child has an idea of what you're going to say. Okay, I'm bad. Okay, I'm bad. Okay, I'm bad. But when you correct yourself in such a way that we correct that child for that child, and not necessarily having to place that child, with other keys, then that child will listen to us more than when you are correcting me and you're going to use my brother as example all the time to correct me.
That's a big one right there for parents and all lovers of children and teachers, nurses, and all of those. That's a great one right there. Yes, we are right here at After Rock African Market. This is La Casera.
I'm looking at it. Is it like a Sarah?
The packaging is a bit different though,
it's a bit
I remember
different.
it. But wow.
I used to love La Casera when I was in Nigeria.
Same here.
And now I'm in Nigeria because it's pretty much closed.
This is home away from home.
Away from home.
Yeah.
If you are not shopping here, you're not shopping,
Say it again.
If you're not shopping in Aso Rock, you're not shopping, you're buying.
I told them earlier. That's what you will say. If you're not shopping at Aso Rock African Market, you are not shopping.
You're buying.
You're buying.
But let's start shopping and not buying.
Start shopping and not just buying. One day.
Part of why.
One day. Part of why I was actually saying that Aso Rock, he said, it's a place to shop. If you are not shopping here,
you're not shopping.
You're not shopping.
You can see that the last couple of weeks I've had some cheeks.
Yeah, you see what?
I
can't hear what you're saying again. This is has entered into my nostril.
Can someone from Aso Rock bring me a knife? No. Is it a knife or fork or
knife? Okay. With agege bread.
Oh, we don't have to cut it.
This is so sweet bread now. You don't. Let's go local.
We don't have to cut it.
You use it to tear it.
Some bread are so.
You use it to.
They're not succulent. Some bread. Is it succulent?
Check this.
Oh my God. This bread is so succulent. So sweet white bread. Wow. This is a bread.
Thank you. That's what I was saying. That's why you're not asking for fork and all of those things.
Oh
you just
you just take it and
oh wow.
Aso Rock. You home away from home.
This is beans. Porridge beans with dodo.
Dodo. They call it dodo.
Dodo.
It's dodo.
It's spelled D-O-D-O though.
It's dodo.
Dodo. And that's like Titus fish, smoked Titus fish kind of thing, and the sauce is very tantalizing. And this, among other things, is what you stand to enjoy when you shop here.
Like I said when I finish, so wash it down.
No, I think I will take La Casera today, but next week I'm going for Amstel Malta.
Oh, we have Amstel Malta?
Amstel Malta, yes. Amstel Malta.
Wow.
There's Vitamalt. There's another one. Those Nigerian Maltina. They carry everything. We carry up all of them here.
It's a product of our. In fact, it's like as if I'm in Lagos, in Kenya.
Home away from home. That's the point.
If you're in Houston, Texas, you're not here. I don't know where you're shopping.
That's right.
And there's a free Wi-Fi. You can sit down here, pick your phone, and you're just browsing the whole world while you are eating all these delicacies.
Yeah. So you can place your order on Grubhub, Uber Eats.
On dashboard,
DoorDash.
Okay. Okay.
DoorDash.
Okay.
Uber Eats and Grubhub.
Okay.
And of course, you can walk in here, get your food, come into the food court. Very beautiful.
That's what I like.
I like it.
I like to call myself. No dashboard, no bus that. I'm gonna pay.
DoorDash.
DoorDash. grub up. Those things are too much for me.
Yeah, but when you cannot come, you just place your order and then they will get it to you.
I like even coming here. The atmosphere is beautiful.
Right. I like coming here to enjoy.
Thank you, staff of Aso Rock. Before I talk, they already brought they only brought one, so you gotta be watching me.
No problem. Yeah, we use spoon. In fact, using forks, you are shortchanging yourself. Who use fork to eat beans? Who?
I thought you'd be watching me. At least let me test it first.
Okay.
And I'll tell you the taste before you join me.
No, but I already told them that the taste. You said you're the one that needs to taste it.
Don't say ladies first here, because when it's come to food like this, money, ladies first.
Conflict resolution.
No ladies first, yo.
101.
This bread, if you are not hungry, this bread will make you hungry.
Let things be done decently and in order. Ladies first.
No matter. They have used ladies first to come call me for a long time.
Some people say ladies first after men.
You see? I give me the bread after men first.
In
the name of God, plus God minus devil. Amen. Wow.
No, bread is very succulent, really.
Wow. This is agege bread. If you have not heard about this bread in Houston, it's in Houston. Please go get it. Aso Rock carries the bread.
Yeah, so sweet bread. So sweet bread. It's actually the sugar content is actually very low. Low sugar content.
If you're diabetics, this is the best bread to even be. And if you're not diabetics, it controls your sugar. And just are improving every day.
We are. And it's amazing. 13711 Aso Rock African Market, 13711 West Timer Road, Houston, Texas. And for everyone out of state,
let's see the complete.
When you come into town, just know that you have to come to Aso Rock.
Let's see the complete.
How is it resolving the conflict?
We are going. And Guy Gabriel.
5 and 6.
5 and 6,
So no conflict.
No conflict.
Wow.
This one cannot fight. They cannot bite. This is good. This is good. Stop eating burger. This is what you need to eat. This is what you need to eat.
This is burger. Now when you put the beans inside it,
it's African burger.
African burger.
Thank you so much, sir. African burger.
What else? This is cold water. Aso Rock African Market, their staff, they're very warm. The reception, you will love it. You will love it.
They welcome you with a smile.
With a smile. Prompt services, It's so amazing. So yes, when you want to shop for groceries, you want to get your already cooked meal, African meal, Aso Rock African Market is the place to come. Okay.
Don't forget, they have Nigeria jollof rice, so don't forget to. If you want to eat jollof rice, you don't have to cook at home. Nigeria native jollof rice is an African store here.
Yes, the native one. Yes, we have the native one. We also have the normal jollof, Nigerian jollof.
Nigerian jollof.
There is fried rice. There is yam porridge. There is beans porridge. No, finish it now.
You can be talking about complete.
No, let's resolve this one first. Okay,
this is mal complete.
No, one. When you take one, then I'll be talking.
Okay.
Then you will not be talking. I will not take.
Okay, no, but you are the anchor. I'm just a co-host.
Are you? When the food settles in now, I'm the anchor. Is the co-host.
You are the anchor.
There is God. Don't worry.
Continue to anchor.
Why you continue to eat?
You are the alcohol, I'm the alcohol.
But anyways, no worries. This is also Rock African Market, where they treat people right.
That's
so
true.
If you finish this one, I know I just need to tell them that, my co-host finished it too. And they say, okay, don't worry, Bukola Sarah, we got you.
Okay.
Yeah, I trust them.
Okay.
They are good like that.
But this is good.
Yeah, it's good.
This is good.
So, conflicts can actually be in food.
Of course.
For example, if you take eba. That is gari, swallow. And you now go and put it side by side beans. Is that a conflict?
That's conflict.
That's conflict because you take eba with either okra, which they have okra here. Have you seen the okra?
Oh, you do?
There's a efori roll.
Really?
There is there was one they gave me one day. Egusi. Oh my goodness.
So what else are you looking for?
So don't allow for conflict. Go for the ones that go together. Enjoy the food.
This one, it goes together.
Awesome.
But
Awesome.
I hope that the dodo is because you look at one. I'm seeing like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm not trusting you with this.
You will take 2. I will take 3.
Why? Why?
Because I'm the man now.
I'm the uncle.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
But I'm the man. You take.
So the man must eat more.
No, uncle now. Uncle will take 2. I will take 3.
Why now? See how they cheat us. They now say ladies first. Meanwhile, they know how they are catching us. So there is God. Don't worry.
We have 9 ribs. We need more energy than you guys. We need more energy than you guys.
9 ribs score. I did biology. Everybody has the same number.
They say they told us we have 9 ribs.
And you believe them.
And God, you only 7.
And you believe them.
Why would not I believe? 9 and
Did you do biology in school?
I did.
Did you see that men have 9 ribs and women have?
I think the picture they were showing us was not the right picture. Our biology teacher didn't show us the right picture. He told us God took our rib to make woman.
How many of you are Adam? How many of you did our rib? Our rib was only Adam. It was only Adam's rib that was taken that time.
Our rib, Okay.
You know, I look at some men who feel very entitled, and I'm like, for God's sake, you didn't choose to be a man. You just woke up and found out that you are of the male gender. It's a privilege, not a right.
Well,
why do you not like to exercise so much? I'm a man and this. And this is,
Now, you can choose to be a man. You can choose to be a woman.
That is another story.
For another day.
For another day. If you start that one now, because that conflict cannot be resolved quite quickly. Like we're talking about conflict resolution and how that it takes time.
A woman is protesting.
Okay.
That is transgender. This was just last week in California. A transgender won a sprint.
Okay.
And the person that came third is now protesting that the lady that won the second position is a guy that turned to be a female. So definitely he's going to be able to run faster than everybody else.
Okay.
And I agree with her. Because...
Is the case in court?
Well, I don't know if the case is in court, but she's angry yet. That, there's no way this guy would not have beaten me because he's a guy that turned to be a female. So...
But now it's female. Now she's female, rather.
She has 9 ribs, that's 7.
And so that is it now. That's how we say it. So that means once you are a man, you are a man. You are a woman, you are a woman.
Woman, no matter what to change.
Because that is what the person is claiming now.
Yeah. That's the man. And they are women. Definitely.
African food products, meats, pastries, and hot and ready-to-eat meals. Check us out today at www.azurrockmarket.com. Open 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. and Sunday. 13711 Western Road, Suite A1, Houston, Texas 77077. Seamless, DoorDash, Uber Eats, Grubhub, and Postmates. Call us now at 832-990-7590. In-store shopping or in-store pickup and deliveries. Azure Rock African Markets. Catering and everyday entertaining.
Here at Azure Rock African Market. This man is cheating me. He's leading me to Anchor and he's just finishing the food. And the food is so delicious.
Anchor is talking.
The bread, oh my goodness. The beans, oh wow. If you're not shopping here, you need to start shopping at Azure Rock African Market. We are right here on 13711 West Timer Road in Houston, Texas. Okay, so we are still talking about conflict resolution. And we are looking at it from different perspectives, from different contexts. Now we talked about family, at least to a large extent, we've been able to work on that. Now let's proceed to conflict and conflict resolution in the workplace. Because apart from spending so many hours at home, the next place you spend so many hours is work. In fact, some people spend more time at work than they spend at home.
In fact, many people spend more hours at work than they spend at home.
So we need to talk about conflict resolution at the workplace.
Because you work 12 hours a day, you mean 12 hours, you use 1 hour to drive to work, 1 hour to... So what you spend at home is not even up to 7-8 hours. And conflict at work is a major issue. People come to work, carry their burden to work, and if you mistakenly step on their toe, they will pour all the anger on you.
They will blow the fuse.
They will pour all the anger on you. What happened?
Transferred
aggression and all of that. And the good thing is about the law of at workplace that once you go beyond some certain level, you get fired. And a lot of people have gotten fired because they are not able to manage conflict. Some people have caused some people to get fired because I step on your toes, and when you start it, I'm not even able to also control myself. We get into physical fighting and we both lose our job. So conflict at work is another a big one out there, that makes people lose jobs. In fact, people lose life. People, get angry at work. They go home and bring gun and kill everybody. We've had those cases too, where staff of a company, left work because I think there was a case here in the US. I can't remember now, where a guy was supposed to be fired. He knew he was going to be fired, and he went home, and come back to come and kill, staff and bosses of at work.
Wow.
Because he's not able to manage the company within himself. Anyway, for your lunch special, you just come back from work this morning, you have to get some sleep, or you can't cook, you're going to go back to work later in the day, or you just want to you want to eat out. Lunch special here at Aso Rock. They have everything from Monday to Friday, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m., Saturdays to Sunday, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. You can order your lunch special. They have everything, and like I said, is that you're coming here to eat, or you can order it through Grubhub, Dashboard, DoorDash, Uber Eats, or catering services. There's everything right here in Aso Rock, and they are situated at 13711 West Simon Road in Houston.
Awesome. Thank you. And that is Aso Rock African Market for you, where we do it for the culture. Okay. So yes, we're still talking about this conflict resolution. What would you say is what area would you say the conflict comes in from?
Conflict don't have a particular area they come in. They come in different areas. It all depends on who is involved. Because sometimes you get to a place where two people are fighting, and you now begin to wonder, okay, what led to this fight? And when they are explaining to you what led to the fight, it doesn't make sense. Somebody could have been mature enough to let it go. So conflict has nowhere it come from. Sometimes the cause doesn't even make sense. So it now depends on the individual involved, how they are able to manage it.
Okay.
Some people can manage it. Some people can handle a conflict right now. The next few minutes, they are out of it. Some can take a conflict to grief.
Okay, now let's address 2 or 3 things that actually bring about conflict at the workplace. I'm looking at it from one. Say we have different schedules, and I'm supposed to take over from you at 1 p.m.
Yeah.
And then you call me and then I start calling you at 10 minutes to 1. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm 30 minutes out.
A lot of time, the problem is not of your 30 minutes out, but you're always coming late. You're always coming late, and I've been holding it. Today you come late, I hold it. When you come late, I hold it. Then at one day, I'm going to burst out. You're always coming late. I got things to do too. Are you the only one you think you have things to do out there? So before you know it, the conflict is big.
So this is a very big issue. In fact, it has gotten to our table. It's a very big issue. So how do you think that can be resolved at the workplace?
Well, I think the only way it can be resolved is through the management. The management, of course, have to find a way to discipline who is coming late to work so that they can help those that need to leave on time, because they also have the right to leave on time. If I'm to work 6 to 2, when it's 2 o'clock, I have the right to leave. And if you sign to work 2 to 10, you should be at work at 2. I know sometimes we have issues going on, but there are some people that are habitual, or let me call it a customized latecomer. No matter how, they must come late to work, and that could lead to a lot of conflict, within the workplace with other staff right there. So management will have to be the one to come in and see what they can do. And a lot of time, management also are trying their best. They're trying their best. So that's what I think about that. Management try their best to see what they can do to help resolve the situation.
Okay, that's a beautiful one. However, that's for habitual latecomers.
Latecomers.
But what are the ones that's just like once in a while? I'm thinking that if it's not something that you do perpetually, I think you could. There's a way you communicate.
Communication.
Yes, I think that's one thing that can really help with conflict resolution, even at the workplace.
That's true. In fact, a lot of conflicts, lack of communication is that's the biggest problem in a lot of conflicts. People not communicating well enough. So I think you're right on that. Communication is also part of it. And sometimes even in a workplace, sharing of assignment can also lead to conflict.
Okay, tell us about that.
Okay, we have 10 patients to take care of, and we want to divide it 5-5. But you know that the 5 on this side, easy. 5 on this side, hard. So instead of us to say, okay, let's do even if we say no, I'm working on this side. No, now before you know it, somebody busts into no, you can't work on this side, because every patient on this side you can do for themselves. But every patient on this side, they are total. We have to do for them. So if you are doing 5 and I'm doing 5, it's not the same thing as 5-5.
Yeah.
So all of that, I've seen a lot of crises with this, at work. That sometimes too we have to be considerate as a human being. Be considerate. Don't be selfish. Conflict comes about when people are selfish, because you just want to do that 5 and you don't care whether the other 5 are total or they're going to kill, your other staff. But that's even. When I take 2 from here, you take 2 from there, you 2 take 2 from here, I take 2, then even to a large extent we can make things happen. So if people are not selfish, then there will be less conflict in the workplace.
Awesome. That's beautiful. And we're just starting this topic, and I really wish we could still go on and on, because there's a lot to talk about, but there's conflict with time right now.
That will not agree.
Time not go agree. I know time doesn't wait. Tick, tick, tick. It's moving. And yes, it's been another amazing time today here at Aso Rock African Market, where we have spent a whole hour interacting and enjoying the ambience and all of those things. And yes, we are saying to you out there, Aso Rock African Market is here for you, and Aso Rock African Market is here to make life easier
and resolve all your food conflicts.
And resolve all your food conflict and all your shopping, grocery shopping conflict. Yes, you buy online, you can buy online, you can walk into the store to come pick up, and yes, however you want it, cooked food, raw food, groceries, all the iru dawa, everything from Nigeria, all those authentic tastes, we have them right here at Aso Rock African Market. So yes, keep coming. Like, you got a message. Somebody messaged you about Aso Rock?
Somebody texted me on a Sunday and like, oh, I saw you eating Nigeria rice. I said, yes, I was.
Yeah.
Where was that? I said, Aso Rock ni. And she asked me to send her address. And this is someone we have not spoken in like 2 years.
Oh, you see, conflict resolution.
So meaning that people are seeing, what you are putting out there. And she told me she's been here, and she has family of 7. They're all going to be shopping at Aso Rock now.
Yeah, keep coming.
And please, when you do shop here, please go on Google and give us a review.
Yeah.
It's very important.
Yeah.
It's very important.
Review us on Google.
I like the way I say it's very important.
It's very important.
Oh my God.
Oh
I'm
my
good.
gosh.
Very important.
Oh my gosh.
Please give us a review.
All right, people. So it's been amazing today. And yes, all thanks to God who has made it possible. And yes, behind the camera, we have Georgina Bracco. Thank you, Olawa Botin. Thank you for all that you do. We have our Executive Director, SHINA OYINLOLA. Well done, sir. And yes, my very own co-host here is Excellency.
I want this thing to finish. I can continue with this, this bread, succulent, and.
I think I should hold the bread. Okay, yes, yes.
It's nice to be here with you. Whatever what you do, please find a way, to manage your conflict. There's conflict within, and there's conflict without. There will be always conflict, whether at home, whether at work, whatever you find ways that you can manage conflict and don't let it go out of hand. Or you're gonna keep someone, with conflict till they die. And please, it's not the best thing. Find what best way you can manage your conflict, whether with yourself, whether with your partner, whether with your children, whether with your friends, or whether with your co-workers. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yes, that's it. The conflict within. When you don't have peace of mind inside, please work on that, because what you have is what you will give out. And we want you well, and we want the best for you. Now, for your businesses, if you have a business, product, services, and you want us to let the world know what you have, reach out to us on 346-426-5650. 346-426-5650. That's Abntv number. When you call, we will answer, and we'll be there to ensure that your product and your services are showcased for the world to see. Okay, so my name is Bukola Sarah Omo Babai, and until I come your way again with another fantastic episode, I'm saying peace out.
Bye.
Asu Rock African Market. We work hard to provide you with a wide selection of things you enjoy from Africa that are of the greatest quality. We are the premier African grocery store franchise in USA. African food products, meats, pastries, and hot and ready-to-eat meals. Check us out today at www.azurrockmarket.com. Open 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. on Sunday. 13711 Western Road, Suite A1, Houston, Texas 77077. Seamless, DoorDash, Uber Eats, Gropo, and Postmates. Call us now at 832-990-7590. In-store shopping or in-store pickup and deliveries. Asu Rock African Markets. Catering and everyday entertaining.